Welcome to the 10 Acre Woods. Today we're taking the animals on the road. So today is an overcast day and we're heading off to the fair in Blumenort. One neat thing that my wife Tara made me is this bar area complete with sides and a barbecue. So it used to be sitting right over there, and then we moved it over to this area here. And there she is. Good job.
Love you.
All right, so here we are. We're heading off. I wanted to take some drone shots of us leaving and driving down the highway, and Tiana's coming with us. But it is raining, it's misting. So hopefully I'll get something on the way back.
Break it though, bud. That's it. Pass me some hay.
Oh, you guys are from the 10 Acre Woods.
We are the 10 Acre Woods. These are the goat yoga goats.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah.
Well, fast forward a day, and a beautiful day at that. Sunny, warm, as opposed to yesterday when we were at the fair. I didn't get to pull out the camera while we were at the fair because it rained the whole time. We actually ended up having to leave a little earlier, so that was kind of it. But we got out there and showed some people the animals, and almost got blown away by the wind. So we're back, and I thought I'd take you guys out. There's going to be some goat yoga starting soon, and we'll go out and we'll do a little bit more in-depth in the goat yoga, as I've just kind of shown little snippets here and there. So let's head out.
Turn to the left so that maybe you can look at the right foot. She's trying to come back to the center and go right to the other side. In your next inhalation, we're going to step forwards to the top of the mat to forward fold. So feet are hip width apart. You can grab for opposite elbows and begin to sway from side to side. Hanging super heavy here. Inhalation, bring the hands to the shins, 45 degrees, and as you inhale, come all the way up. Square the hips, and the arms go up towards the sky. Shoulders relaxed away from the ears, open the heart. Warrior one. Lenora. As you exhale, plant the hands, step. Exhale. As you inhale, come all the way up, and this time we're going to bring the feet together, and as you exhale, you sit into your chair. Make sure that the shoulders are relaxed. If you're good here and you can go farther, maybe go onto the tippy toes. If you can go farther, then go down into the floor. Stay here. Oh, we're totally fine. He knows. Next inhalation, come up. Plant both hands. Step back to downward dog. Left foot between the hands. Resting on the ball of the back foot. Inhale up. Sink into the hips. The arms go up. Relax the shoulders. Make sure the neck is relaxed, and we're going to go into gorilla pose. So Bend the knees as much as you need to in order for us to put the palms facing up. Keeping the right knee bent.
And look this way. Oh.
As you inhale, come back up to warrior two. You're going to extended side angle. Right forearm on top of the right thigh, left arm alongside the ear. Create more space in between the ribs. If you're good here and you can go farther, bring the right hand to the ground. Left arm around your back and grab a hold of the right thigh.
Right.
More breaths.
Just kick them down when you're done.
As you inhale, come back up to warrior two.
There you go.
Point the left shoulder to the left. Arms at shoulder height. Triangle on the other side. Move only the torso all the way to the left. Left hand to the left shin, right arm to the sky. Both legs are straight here. Do the rotation with the thighs.
Why are you getting
As you inhale, come up, straighten both legs. Bring the hands to the heart. Jump or step your feet together.
Lie there. Okay, well, have fun with yoga.
Then we're gonna go into the balancing poses. So just make sure that you balance so that if you don't feel comfortable enough, you do the easy version. But we don't want you to fall on again. So we're going to ground down the left foot. So moving more breath. As you inhale, do the bind in the arms and move the legs. Go right onto the at the top of the fifth one, exhale to child's pose. Bring the toes together. Grab your ankles, lengthen the spine, bring the chin to the chest.
Why though? What's the reason for it?
Pushing from the hips, begin to fold in front.
Alright, come on, T.
More, just relax and soften into it. Make sure that the shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. And then let's come up only halfway, if you're not already there. Bring the right relax the toes, you can bring the feet. And keep sending the knees to the ground. Don't let them stay open.
Like it. Nice.
The feet once again, we're going to thread the needle. So we're going to bring the right foot on top of the left thigh, grab underneath the left thigh and bring it towards the chest. If you can go deeper, grab on top of the shin instead of the thigh. Come back to center. Bring the hands to the heart, bring the thumbs to the third eye between the eyebrows. Close the eyes. For peaceful thoughts and only peaceful thoughts. Bring your thumbs to your lips. For friendly words with whoever you encounter, and that includes yourself. Bring the thumbs to the heart. For whatever it is that you do it with love. Thank you for coming. Namaste.
Hey, good boy. Blackie here, long-haired pygmy. Yes, cute. Her and her mom came together 2 years ago. They were so petrified of people, they would run into the fences, injuring themselves. They were so scared of people. It ended up that last spring we had gotten a weathered, which is a fixed male in, who was extremely friendly. The mom fell in love with the boy, and it calmed her right down. So we rehomed those two together, and then the anxieties because mom was off yard dropped with this one. So Blackie's come a long way too. Goat yoga this year is the first time we've been able to pet her, is this year. So we don't rush them. We work at their pace, and primarily it's trust is the first one. Lenora, the little one over here, there are 6 baby goats from the pygmies. They each had twins. Lenora's not counted in that. Lenora's the 7th one. She's one of Blackie's. She was kicked from the mom. She was born with an underbite. She was a triplet, needed help out. Born with an underbite. The world was against her from day one. So we had actually, mom kicked her. She couldn't suck because of the underbite. So we started trying to bottle feed. We could not get her to bottle feed because of the bite. She had no suction. So the day-old chicks that I mentioned, we put her in with the day-old chicks underneath the heat lamp, the sound of the birds. She passed away. We don't believe in a whole lot of invasive. It's meant to be what's meant to be. So what happened was the day-old chicks actually taught her how to drink out of a water bowl. And so we put milk in the water bowl, and that was 9 weeks ago. So she's done. She's off the bottle now, off the milk, doing really well. Those are her chicks in there. They're a little big. She grew up on goat milk. The ducks and geese that you see are all orphan rescues of some sort. 2 Danish geese over there, Andy and Ella, came in about a week old. This is God. Jan Ard is in the building, sleeping on a nest that she thinks she has, but she doesn't have. They are Chinese swans. They were abandoned after a house fire. We found out about them in January. Too, a lot with the fundraising that we do. We don't like to call authorities on somebody for neglecting an animal, because what happens is authorities will go in, they'll warn you, you feed them, 3 months later the animal's in the same position, they come out, they warn you, you feed them, then and the animal's got to go through that for years before somebody intervenes. What we do is we will go in the back door, we will go up to you and say, hey, I hear you got some geese, I'm looking for some geese, I'll offer you a fair price for them. They jump on it because they don't take care of them. So a fair price is pretty good. So we will go in the back door and we'll buy these animals just to get them here in a good environment when we get wind of them. Other than that, there are all surrendered drop-offs. All the moms, Patches and Snow are our longest ones on farm. They're gone? Nope, right there. They're our longest ones on farm. Their sisters came in at least 6 years ago from here. And we always did breed the pygmy goats as a way to help pay for the farm. We sell farm fresh eggs to help pay for the feed for the chickens. And we kind of use the animals to kind of use their own powers to help support themselves. And it's been quite a success with the goat yoga. On its own, it's been huge. Just to share with you guys, our hay bill, because of the goat yoga, is already in the bank. Because of the goat yoga, and that is huge as an animal rescue, to be able to say that we don't have to worry about our hay bill, right? So thank you. You did notice Velvet Grandma, big old goat over here. She actually somehow got pregnant. Goats have a tendency to hop fences and get pregnant, and they have a need. They love to be pregnant. And they will be pregnant till the day, like they love to have kids and have kids running around. So they will do that till the day they drop. So Velvet, we call her Grandma because she's got a new issue every week, but she actually has 2 young ones hopping around back here as well. They are 3 days old. So you are welcome to go and pet and look and see them. They're tucked into those buildings. They're either in that one or this first one. Goose here came in a week old. Last year, kind of like the gosling we showed you this year, found on a highway. What do you do with them? Well, we'll drop them off there. I don't know. A lot of people say they'll reintroduce them back into, let them go back into a flock. They're going to get lost. It doesn't work that way. So we raise them up. They're not contained. They can fly wherever they want. They can go. My daughter's the goose whisperer. She teaches them how to fly. She comes out here and they all just flock to her like she's mama. Goose looks a little rough right now. He's in a molt. Every year a bird will lose every feather. Usually in the summer when they're on the ground and they're safe. His head However, he decided he was going to go after a female goose that landed in the pond, went to the back pond, so he followed and met her boyfriend. He lost. He was scalped from the eyes up. His head was ripped off. That was 4 weeks ago, so he is actually on the hill, but he's a little more busy now because he's not so. He didn't win. All the ducks you see are rescues, orphans. There's 3 amigos, little young ones. They were actually hatched here by our muscovies, but then they walked away from the nest, so they're just on their own, teenagers. There is rescued goldfish in the pond. What? I love it when people do that. What? What do you do with goldfish that are this big? There's no tank they're happy in, so you throw them in the pond. So that was probably at least 10 years ago. So they have offspring in there and they live in there. This is actually 9 feet deep at its deepest. The fan or the windmill aerates it, the reeds and the fish keep it fresh and clean from going stagnant. This year we have discovered that we do have catfish. We get overland flooding here in the spring. The best time of year to come is the spring. All the babies are happening. This is full of water to the fence. So this holds back the water. There's water right behind you, and this floods like crazy. So this was to protect our yard. We built the first couple of years that we were here. It was like to save our yard from being a lake. So we get a lot of overland flooding from ditches, from rivers, creeks, whatever. So we discovered there's catfish in here, about 10. And just a week ago we found out there's a little jack. I'm like, where the heck did we? A few years ago we pulled pickerel out of here. 22-inch pickerel, because we went and got minnows from the ditch. 10,000, you gather them from the culverts, right? And you're like, okay, put them in there, it keeps it fresh. And at the end of that season, we had 2 22-inch pickerels out of here. So they're all come from somewhere too. There is a turtle somewhere in there. It's been spotted. Yeah. Names of the goats. This is always a question we kind of get after the fact. Coco, Billy. Billy is a boy. Petunia, Daisy, Carly.
Lenora back here.
Oh,
She's not all.
Oh,
no, that's Mojo.
She's under the chair now.
That's Lenora. There's Mojo. That is Mojo back there. That looks like basically a cow. Yeah. Mojo and Billy are the boys. The rest are all girls. Yeah. So you guys are welcome to hang out, ask questions. Feel free. There are trails throughout.
well, that's it for today's episode. It was kind of a little jumbled, starting off yesterday and ending today, but figured I'd add in the goat yoga to fill the episode. Next week we will be hanging out down at the Forks Osborne Street Festival in Winnipeg. So maybe I'll take you guys into that, and hopefully it'll be some better weather. So it is the 150th anniversary of Canada. Well, I won't say it yet. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions or comments, as usual, leave them below, and we'll see you next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care. Bye-bye.